Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Are you able to hear?
Yes, sir. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
Yes, sir. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, we can. So today, first we will do the ninth Anuvakam, and also those who are not done the eighth, we can also do the eighth.
Yes. Ashwin?
Guruji, actually, I was not well for the past one. So, actually, I've just learned the sixth Anuvaka.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you can tell the sixth one.
Okay. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Namo Jeshtaya Cha Kanishtaya Cha Namah Purvajaya Cha Parajaya Cha Namo Madhyamaya Cha Bhagalbhaya Cha Namo Dhakanyaya Cha Udriyaya Cha Namah Sobhyaya Cha Pratisarpyaya Cha Namo Yamyaya Cha Kshemyaya Cha Nama Urvardhyaya Cha Khalyaya Cha Namah Shlokyaya Cha Vasamyaya Cha Namo Vanyaya Cha Kakshyaya Cha Namah Shravaya Cha Patishravaya Cha Nama Ashushenaya Cha Ashuradhaya Cha Namah Shuraya Cha Vinnate Cha Namo Varbine Cha Varuthine Cha Namo Bilmine Cha Kavachine Cha Namah Shrutaya Cha Shruta Senaya Cha Hari Om.
So Ashwin, few places. Namo Jyesthaya Cha. So Jya, you have to stress the Jya.
Okay.
And also Namah Shlokyaya Cha Vasanyaya Cha. Can you repeat it? Namah
Shlokyaya Cha Vasamyaya Cha
Sanyaya Cha.
Panyaya Cha.
Yeah.
Namah Shlokyaya Cha Vasanyaya Cha.
Then Nama Ashushenaya Cha Shurathaya Cha Namah Shuraya Cha Vabhindate Cha. You have to say without giving the breath in bit. Yeah, can you repeat it?
Nama Ashushena Cha
Ashushenaya
Ashushenaya Cha Shuradhaya Cha
Namah
Shuraya Cha
Namah Shuraya Cha Vabhindate Cha.
Namah Shuraya Cha Vinnate
Shuraya Chavabhindate Cha.
Namah Shuraya Cha Vinnate Cha.
Yeah, very good. So you practice some more time, and then next week maybe you can try to get the other verses also. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bhaskar Shiva Guruji?
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Nama Irinyaya Cha Prapathyaya Cha Namah Kigum Shilaya Cha Kshayanaya Cha Namah Kapadine Cha Pulastaye Cha Namo Goshtyaya Cha Grihyaya Cha Namastalpyaya Cha Gehyaya Cha Namah Katyaya Cha Gahvareshtaya Cha Namo Hradayaya Cha Niveshpyaya Cha Namah Pagum Sabhyaya Cha Rajasyaya Cha Namah Shushkyaya Cha Harityaya Cha Namo Lopyaya Cho Lapyaya Cha Namah Urvyaya Cha Surmyaya Cha Namah Parnyaya Cha Parnashadhyaya Cha Namo Bhaguramanaya Cha Bhindate Cha
Bhighna.
Namo Bhaguramanaya Cha Bhignate
No. Namo Bhaguramanaya Cha Bhighna. Bhighna. Yeah.
Bhigna.
Yeah,
Namo
the ba is called Mahaprana. Pap, the fourth ba, papa, ba, ba. Gha is also the fourth. Ka, ka, kha, ga, gha. That fourth one. So bhignate cha. It's a bit difficult. That's the word. Yeah. Yeah. Can you say Namo?
Namo Bhaguramana cha bhignate cha Nama akhidate cha prakhidate cha Namo vakirikebhyo Devanagum hridayebhyo Namo vikshinakebhyo Devanagum hridayebhyo Namo vichinvatkebhyo Devanagum hridayebhyo Nama anirhatebhyo Devanagum hridayebhyo Nama amivatkebhyo Devanagum hridayebhyah.
Perfect. Very, very good. Excellent. Excellent learning. Yeah, very good.
Namaste.
Next.
Prabhakar Radhakrishnan ji. Sorry.
Namaste, Guruji.
Yeah.
I will try 7th and 8th Anuvaga.
Okay, sir.
Namo Dundupyaya Chaha Nanyaya Cha Namo Drishnave Cha Prahi
Yeah.
Namo Dutaya Cha Prahitaya Cha Namo Nishanginesheshu Dimate Cha Namas Dikshnesha Cha Yudine Cha Namas Swayuda
No. Namaste Kshnesha Vecha.
Namas Dikshnesha Vecha Yudine Cha Namas Swayudaya Cha Sudanvane Cha Namas Srudyaya Cha Patyaya Cha Namah Katyaya Cha Nipyaya Cha
Namah Katyaya Cha Nipyaya Cha.
Namah Katyaya Cha
Katyaya Cha. Tya, like tya is the swaridham, where you have to bring the tya is where you have to take it up. Namah Katyaya Cha Nipyaya Cha. So the stress is on tya and pya. Yeah.
Okay, not on ya alone.
No, not on ya. It should be on tya. It. Yeah.
Namah Katyaya Cha Nipyaya Cha Namas Sudyaya Cha Sarasyaya Cha Namo Nadyaya Cha Vaishantaya Cha Namah Kubhyaya Cha Vatyaya Cha Namo.
No, again, Vatya, same thing, tya only.
Namah Kubhyaya Cha Vatyaya Cha Namah
No,
Kubhyaya
Namo Varsha.
Namo Vashyaya Cha Vashyaya Cha Namo Meghyaya Cha Vidyutya
Again, Meghya, again, Gya.
Namo Meghyaya Cha Vidyutya Cha
Again, no. Namo Meghyaya Cha Namo Meghyaya Cha Vidyotya, ya, tya, that it and tya, that is what the Soritam is, yeah.
Namo Meghyaya Cha
No, Namo Meghyaya Cha,
Namo Meghyaya Cha Vidyutya Cha Nama Idriyaya Cha Dapyaya Cha Namo Vadyaya Cha Reshmiyaya Cha Namo Vastavya Cha Vastubhaya Cha.
Good.
I will practice this again. Guru.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Okay,
I
yeah.
will do 8th, 7th and 8th together in next class.
Okay, very good, excellent, yeah.
Thank you, Guruji.
Sachin ji.
Hari Om Guruji.
Yeah.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. 9th Anuvakam.
Yes.
Nama Irinyaya Cha Prapatyaya Cha Nama Kigum Shilaya Cha Kshayanaya Cha Nama Kapardine Cha Pulastaye Cha Namo Goshthyaya Cha Grijyaya Cha Namas Stalpyaya Cha Geyaya Cha Nama काट्याय च गह्वरेष्ठाय च नमो हृदयाय च निवेश्याय च नमः पागुं सव्याय च
So here, Sachin, it is Namo Hradayaya cha. Yeah, it's not
नमो
it's not like a heart it is Hra. You know, we say Hriday, like, you know, the heart in Sanskritam is Hridaya. So this is not Hridaya. It's another word, Hra. Hradaya.
Hra.
Yeah,
Hra.
Hra. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
नमः काट्याय च गह्वरेष्ठाय च नमो हृदयाय च निवेश्याय च नमः पागुं सव्याय च रजस्याय च नमः शुष्क्याय च हरित्याय च नमो लोप्याय चोलप्याय च नमः ऊर्व्याय च सूर्म्याय च नमः पर्ण्याय च पर्णशद्याय च नमोपगुरमाणाय चाभिघ्नते च नम आखिदते च प्रखिदते च नमो वः किरिकेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विक्षीणकेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विचिन्वत्केभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नम आनिर्हतेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नम आमीवत्केभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यः.
Perfect. So both you and Bhaskar, you have done the like Anushangam, you have got it perfectly correct because it is very difficult because nobody is chanting right that tone, right? So to get that is very difficult. You have got that perfect both Anushangam. Very good, excellent.
Hari Om. Thank you.
Yeah.
Gurubhyo Namah.
Ramanathanji.
Yes. Sri Gurubhyo Namah. Nama Irinyaya Chakrapatyaya cha Nama Igum Shilaya Chakshayanaya cha Nama Kapadine cha Pulastie cha Namo Ghostyaya cha Grityaya cha Namastalpyaya cha Yehyaya cha Nama Katyaya cha Gakvarestaya cha Namo Kradayaya cha Niveshyaya cha Namaspagum Savyaya cha Rajasyaya cha Namah Shushkyaya cha Harityaya cha Namo Lopyaya Cholapyaya cha Namah Uvyaya cha Supyaya cha Namah Parnaya cha Parnashatyaya cha Namo Paguramanaya cha Bhignate cha Namah Akidate cha Prakidate cha Namo Vakirikepyo Devanagum Hridayepyo Namo Vichinakepyo Devanagum Hridayepyo Namo Vichinvakyepyo Devanagum Hridayepyo Nama Ani Vakyepyo Devanagum Hridayepyo Nama Ami Vakyepyo Devanagum Hridayepyah.
Excellent, sir. Very good. Only one place. Namah Parnya. It is not Parna. It is in and ya. Parnya yaja Parna Shadya. Parnya yaja.
All your blessings only, sir.
Yeah, very nice. You have done you have learned very well. Good.
Sir, last, if you have time, what is Anushangam? Just can give a synopsis. What is it?
Yeah. I will give it. Yeah, I will tell that. At the end. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Supriyaji.
Thank you, Sapashri. Shri Ganeshaya Namah, Shri Gurubhyo Namah. I will do 9th Anuvakam.
Yeah.
Okay. Nama Irinyaya cha Prapatyaya cha Nama Kigum Shilaya cha
Nama Kegum. You should not bring that down. Nama Kegum Shi. Nama Kegum Shila. Nama Kegum Shi. Only she should come. Nama Kegum Shila. Namah ke gum, that gum should not come down, only she should come down. Namah ke gum, Shila, like that. Yeah, continue.
Namah ki gum Shila क्षयनाय च नमः कपर्दिने पुलस्तये च गोष्ठ्या.
I think your internet, that's a problem. Or it's, I don't know, it's mine or that's a problem.
Hello.
No,
Yeah.
there were audio issues. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Can I start again?
Yes.
Okay. Nama irinyaya cha prapatyaya cha nama kigum shilaya cha kshayanaya cha nama kapardine cha pulastaye cha namo goshyaya cha grahyaya cha namastalpyaya cha gihyaya cha nama khatyaya cha gauharishtaya cha namo hridayaya cha niveshpyaya cha नमः फागुं सव्याय च रजस्याय च नमः षष्ट्याय च हरित्याय च नमो लोप्याय चोलप्याय च नमः ऊर्व्याय च सूर्म्याय च नमः पर्ण्याय च पर्णशद्याय च नमो फगुरमाणाय चाभिघ्नते च नमः आखिदते च प्रखिदते च नमो वक्किरिकेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विक्षीणकेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विचिन्वत्केभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमः निर्हतेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमामिवत्केभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यः.
Excellent.
Thank you, Guruji.
Yeah.
Your blessings, Guruji. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks.
Chandrasekharan B.
Namaskaram. I am newly joined in this.
Okay. Okay.
So Anuvakam 1 to 31 lines I will
Okay.
recite.
Yeah. You can do it. Yeah, sure.
Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Namaste Rudra Manyava Bhutota Ishave Namaha. Namaste Astu Danvane Bhagupya Mutate Namaha. Ya Ishu Sivatama Sivam Papuvate Tanuhu. Siva Saravyaya Tavatayanu Rudram Riraya. Ya Rudra Siva Danu Rakorapa Pakasini. Dayanastanu Vasantamaya Girisanta Pishakashihi. Yam Girisanta Aste Piparshyastave. Sivam Giri Ratang Guru Magigumsi Purusham Jagat. Sivina Vachasatva Girisacha Vatamasi. Yada Nasarva Mitjagada Yaksmagam Sumana Asat. Atyavocha Tadi Bhakta Pratamo Daivyo Pishah. Hagitcha Sarvan Jambayan Sarvarsayadudanyah. Atyastambro Arunabuda Babrus Sumangalah. Ye Chemagum Rudra Apito Dikchutrita Sagasra Shovaishagum Hedahimahe. Asavyo Vasatpadi Nilakribo Vilohitaha. Udainam Gopa Atrasan Nudaharyaha.
So, Chandrasekharan sir. So, you have learned well. You need more practice. Like the swaram and the sasta, it should be like it should not be flat. When mela போறது கீழ இருக்குறதெல்லாம் இருக்குல்ல, so you cannot be just flat. For நான் சொல்லி காட்டுறேன் பாருங்க. Prayanastanu vasantamaya girishanta bhichakashihi yameshungere. And the gi should not come down. Yame shungere shantahaste vibharshastave shivangere.
Ratanguru.
Can you say?
Shivam Giri Ratanguru Magigum
Ratanguru, ru down. Ratanguru.
Magigum Sip.
No. Mahigum. See. Gu should go up, C should come down. Mahigum se purusham jagat. கொஞ்சம் ஸ்லோவா ட்ரை பண்ணலாம் வரும். Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
கொஞ்சம் ஸ்லோவா practice பண்ணுங்க, you will get it, but you are in the right track. So because you just started new, others who were chanting, they were also in the same like this in the first time, but after like 3 to 4 months of learning, now you can see the difference. You will also be like that. In 3 months you will be very perfect.
Okay, Guruji, can I talk? Can I recite remaining for that? Just to
okay, yeah, but do it bit slowly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adyavocha tati.
No, adyavocha.
Adyavocha tati vakta prata muktayvyo bishah hagikarcha sarvan jampayant sarvat sayadu danyah atau yastambro Arunavuda Babrus Sumangalaha Ye Shemagum Rudra Apito Dikchutrita Sahasra Vaishagum Edahimahe Asavyo Vasarpati Nilakrivo Vilohitaha Udainam Gopa Atrasannudaharyaha Udainam Visva Budani Satrusto Mritayadinaha Astu
yeah. So இங்க வந்து இன்னும் see, do you have the downloaded the app?
Yes.
So அங்கேருந்து you can try to learn from there. அதுல வந்து you have to just practice that continuously for this exact இது. So that once you have that practice, then you will not read from the book. So then the swaram will be more perfect.
Okay.
But you are getting it. It is not wrong or something. Just that we have to say that it has to come out very well, so that there will be no confusion whether you are saying the middle swaram or the upper swaram or the lower swaram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Next class again, I want you to practice at least the first 15 lines many times. So the secret to learning Rudram is, once you get the first Anuvakam correct, others will be very easy. So to learn the first Anuvakam, it may take 6 months also normally. But from the second, third, all, because then you get used to that exact swaram, then it becomes very easy. So it is not like learning. If you have to learn like say 10 Anuvakams, you should not think, okay, if my first Anuvakam takes 6 months, it will not be 60 months to take the 10 Anuvakam. After that, you will be very fast. You will need only 1 week to learn others.
Okay.
So, but you have to be perfect in the first Anuvakam. So even if it takes more time, don't worry.
Okay.
Just practice that. At least the first 15 many times you have to do again and again. Once that is perfected, then the rest of that will be much easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Tattva?
Yeah.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Guruji.
Yeah.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Nama Iranyaya cha Prapathyaya cha Namah Higum Shilaya Chakshayanaya cha Namah Kapartine Chapulastaye cha Namo Goshthyaya cha Grihyaya cha Namastalpyaya cha Gehyaya cha Namah Katyaya cha
Katyaya Jagahva.
काट्याय च गह्वरेष्ठाय च नमो हृदयाय च निवेश्याय च नमः पागुंसव्याय च रजस्याय च नमः शुष्क्याय च हरित्याय च नमो
Namah
लोभ्याय
Shushkyaya Chahari. Namah Shushkyaya Chaharityaya Cha.
नमः शुष्क्याय च हरित्याय च नमो लोप्याय चोलप्याय च नमः ऊर्व्याय च सूर्म्याय च नमः
Nama Urvya. Here it is Vya. Nama Urvyaya Cha Surmyaya Cha.
नमः ऊर्व्याय च सूर्म्याय च नमः पर्ण्याय च पर्णश्रद्धाय च
No.
नमोपगुरमाणाय
Nama Parnyaya Cha Parna Shadhyaya Shadhi. Yeah.
नमः पर्ण्याय च पर्णश्रद्धाय च नमोपगुरमाणाय च विघ्नते च नमः आखिदते च प्रखिदते च नमो वक्षिनिकेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विक्षिणकेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विचिन्वक्त्येभ्यो
So Namo Vichin. Namo Vichin.
नमो विचिन्वत्येभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमः आनिर्हतेभ्यो
So it should be Nama Anir. You have to say Nir. Nama Anir Hatebhyo. It's not Anir. It is Anir.
नमः
No,
आनिर्हतेभ्यो
Anir.
नमः आनिर्हतेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमः आमिवक्तेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यः ॐ
Perfect. Excellent. Tattva. Very, very nice. Very good.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Namaskaram.
She is regularly attending Saundara Lahari lessons also.
Oh, is it? Very good. Excellent.
Shivasaket and Kartikeya.
Yes, Guruji. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Namah Irinyaya Cha Prapadyaya Cha Namah Kigum Shilaya Cha Kshayanaya Cha Namah Kapardine Cha Purastaye Cha Namo Gostyaya Cha Grihyaya Cha Namastalpyaya Cha Gehyaya Cha Namah Katyaya Cha Gauharestaya Cha Namo हृदयाय च निवेश्याय च नमः पागुंसव्याय च रजस्याय च नमः शुष्क्याय च हरित्याय च नमो लोप्याय च लप्याय च नमः ऊर्व्याय च सूर्व्याय च नमः पर्ण्याय च पर्णश्रद्धाय च नमोपगुरमाणाय च विघ्नते च नमः आकिदते च प्रकिदते च नमो वक्किरिकेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विक्षिणकेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विचिन्वत्येभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमः आनिर्हतेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमः आमिवत्येभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यः.
Very, very nice. Only one thing. Nama Anirha. Anirha. Nama you should not say Anirhata. Nama Anirhatebhyo. Like that. Because if the ir sound and ha, because next is ha, right? When it joins, we should then that ir becomes r. Nama Anirhatebhyo. In the book, it will be only Anir, but we have to say Anir. Nama Anirhatebhyo, like that.
Okay, Guruji.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Excellent.
Shri Gurubhyo Namah.
Yeah.
Sri Ram Panyaramji.
Yeah. Shri Gurubhyo Namah ji. Hari. Yeah. I'll say ninth one, Guruji. Yeah. Nama Irinyaya cha Prapadhyaya cha Namah Kigum Shilaya cha Kshayanaya cha Namah Kabardine cha Pulastaye cha Namo Goshthyaya cha Grihyaya cha Namastalpyaya cha Gehyaya cha Namah Katyaya cha Gahvareshtaya cha Namo Hradayaya cha Niveshpyaya cha Namah Pagum Savyaya cha Rajasyaya cha Nama Urvyaya cha Surmyaya cha Namah Parnyaya cha Parnashadyaya cha Namo Paguramanaya cha Bhignate cha Nama Akhidate cha Prakhidate cha Namo Vahkirikebhyo Devanagum Hrudayebhyo Namo Vikshinakebhyo Devanagum Hrudayebhyo Namo Vichinvatkebhyo Devanagum Hrudayebhyo Nama Anirhatebhyo Devanagum Hrudayebhyo Nama Amivatkebhyo Devanagum Hrudayebhyah.
Yeah. Very good. Except that hatebhyo, that that's only, yeah.
I have a backlog of sixth, Guruji. Can I say that?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Namo Jyesthaya cha Kanisthaya cha Namo Purvajaya cha Parajaya cha Namo Madhyamaya cha Pagalbhaya cha Namo Jaghanyaya cha Buddhniyaya cha Namasobhyaya cha Pratisargyaya cha Namo Yamyaya cha Kshemyaya cha Nama Urvaryaya cha Kalyaya cha Namashlokyaya cha Vasanyaya cha Namo Vanyaya cha Kakyaya cha Namashravaya cha Pratishravaya cha Nama Ashushenaya cha Shurathaya cha Namashuraya cha
Namashuraya Chavabhinda.
Yeah. Namashuraya Chavabhindate cha Namo Varmine cha Varudhine cha Namo Bilmine cha Kavachine cha Namashrutaya cha Shrutasenaya cha.
Excellent, sir. Very good.
Okay, thank you, Guruji. Shri Gurubhyo Namah.
All those who wanted to chant have chanted. Others?
No, I have not done.
Rajiv, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, Rajiv ji. Sorry, Rajiv.
Yes,
Rajiv.
yes. I am audible, na?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes. Yeah. I will chant 8th Anuvakam.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Namas Somaya cha Rudraya cha Namas Tambraya cha Runaya cha Namas Changaya cha Pashupataye cha Namah Ugraya cha Bhimaya cha Namo Agre Vadhaya cha Dure Vadhaya cha Namo Hantre cha Haniyase cha Namo Vrikshebhyo Harikeshebhyo Namastaraya Namashambhave cha Mayo Bhave cha Namashankaraya cha Mayaskaraya cha Namashivaya cha Shivataraya cha Namastirthyaya cha Kulyaya cha Namah Aryaya cha Varyaya cha Namah Prataranaya Chottaranaya cha Namah Ataryaya cha Nadyaya cha Namah Chashyaya cha Penyaya cha Namaschikatyaya cha Pravahyaya cha.
So here, Namah Pargyaya cha, Namah Pargyaya, Namah Paryaya cha Varyaya cha.
Namah Namah
Namah Ma is up. Namah Paryaya cha.
Namah Paryaya cha Varyaya cha.
Now it's correct. Yeah. Yeah. It's in that first Namah Parya Varya is the, Swarita means the upper swaram is on that first Namah Parya Yacha Varya Yacha.
Namah Parya Yacha Varya Yacha.
Varya
Yacha.
Varya Yacha.
Namah Paryaya cha Varyaya cha.
Now it's correct. Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Namaskar.
Yeah.
Vaidyanathan, sir?
Namaskaram, sir. Sir, and the Purusha Suktam Baki.
இது முதல்ல சொல்லி இது சொல்லுங்க நீங்க இந்த இது நம இரிண்யாயச்ச.
Okay. Om Nama Irinyaya cha Prapatyaya cha Namah Kigum Shilaya cha Kshayanaya cha Namah Kapardhine cha Pulastaye cha Namo Gorhyaya cha Grihyaya cha Namastopyaya cha Gehyaya cha Namah Kartyaya cha Gahvarethaya cha Namo Hradayaya cha Nibeshvyaya cha Namah Pagum Sabhyaya cha Rajasyaya cha Namah Shushkyaya cha Harityaya cha Namo Lopyaya cha Lapyaya cha Namah Urbyaya cha Surbyaya cha Namah Parnyaya cha Parnashadyaya cha Namo Paguramanaya cha Bhignate cha Namah Akhidate cha Prakidate cha Namo Vakirikebhyo Devanagum Hridaye Bhyo Namah Vikshinakebhyo Devanagum Hridaye Bhyo Namo Vichinvatkebhyo Devanagum Hridaye Bhyo Namah Anirhate Bhyo Devanagum Hridaye Bhyo Namah Amivatkebhyo Devanagum Hridaye Bhyaha.
Very good. So before we go to the other, I will for those who are new, so I will explain. So for those, I will explain the concept of Anushangam for everyone. This in the Vedas, when we have to learn and when we have to chant it for like a puja, like a japa or archana, homa or abhishekam, anything, when you are actually praying for the, you have to chant in the way I just said that Anushangam. So if the text, original text of the Vedas, it will be like Nama akhidate cha prakhidate cha namo vahkirikebhyo deva nagum gridayebhyo namo vikshinakebhyo namo vichinvatkebhyo nama anirhatebhyo nama amivatkebhyaha. That is how the original text is, right? But what we have to do is to complete the, because this is a prayer, in order that we get the full benefit, that these have to be completed. So namo vakkirikebhyo deva nagum hridayebhyo namo vikshinakebhyo. So these are all the different types of Rudras who are in the heart of the Devas. Deva Nagum. So the Deva Nagum Hridayebhyo is repeated for everything. Namo Vikshinakebhyo. The swaram also changes. Namo Vikshinakebhyo Deva Nagum Hridayebhyo Nama Anirgatebhyo Deva Nagum Hridayebhyo Nama Amivatkebhyo Devanagum Hridayebhyaha. So the concept of Anushangam I will explain. Previously, there was no writing in the Vedic times. There is no like a script, right? There is no written script or anything. So everything was learnt by heart. That is one thing. So what they did is, for efficiency in learning, if say there is one place where, so they would have given different types of rule of how to expand. So they will make it into a smaller portion so that you are able to remember. For example, in English, I will say, if you want to remember the colors of, say, rainbow. So if say somebody says Vibgyor, right? Vibgyor. In itself, there is no meaning at all for Vibgyor. But you can use it to expand as violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, right? You can expand it. When you say, so why do you take that small one Vibgyor is so that when you learn, you can easily expand it. Same way in the Vedas also, this is the same concept will be used many places. So this is one type of Anushangam. There are many types. So this is one type where this is the most difficult type of Anushangam, this particular type, because this Devanagam Hridayebhyo is only in one place. It is not at the end place. So there is another Anushangam which is also in the Rudram. There are three Anushangam in Rudram. So this is the first time we have learned this in this 9th Anuvaka. In the 10th Anuvaka, there is one more Anushangam where Sahasrani Sahasrasho ye Rudramadi Bhumyam Teshagum Sahasrayo Jane Vadhanva Nitanmasi. So that Teshagum Sahasrayo Jane is there after this Sahasrani Sahasrasho ye. Then you have Asmin Magatyarna. There will be 10 more lines. At the end there will be another place where the Teshagum Sahasrayo Jane is there. It means the rule is that if such a thing happens, then for anything in between you have to supply the same Teshagum Sahasra Yojana has to be repeated. That is one rule of how to expand this. There is another expansion in the Rudram. I think I have explained in the previous classes, in the previous videos of learning Rudram, which was done in 2016. You can see that also. Namo Rudrebhyo ye Prithvyam ye Antarikshe ye Divi Yesha Mannam Vataha Varsham. So there are three. So this is more slightly complicated. I will not explain. I will explain this in more detail when we actually read that Namo Rudrebhyo Anuvagam, when we are actually doing it. But this is like a matrix where you have to see you have to combine the rows and you have to first write it as a matrix, then you have to read it as like a column, and like it is slightly complicated. That I will teach when we actually go through that. Namo Rudrebhyo Anuvakam, that is the 11th Anuvakam or the last Anuvakam of Rudram. When we go through the 11th Anuvakam, I will teach that. So there are other types of Anushangam where say if in the Vedas there will be many mantras, they will be repeated many places. So Rudram is just like 0.001% of the Yajurveda. So it's a Vedam is a big. So when they are learning these mantras, one particular mantra will be coming in different text, different. So for example, in the Varuna Suktam, there is one thing that can be in another 5 or 6 other texts, the same mantra will be repeated. So what they will do is, if one time somebody has learnt that, there is no pointing in teaching them again and again. So in the Vedas it will say, for example, there is a place where it will say, Imam me Varuna Satvanno Agne, like if it says that, Imam me Varuna Tatvayami Tvanno Agne Satvanno Agne. So that is just the 4 letters. So when you are actually doing that, those who have learnt Veda will know that this is not, you should not just say Imam me Varuna. Tatvayami Tunno Agni Sapturno Agni. There will be already they would have learned that Imame Vrra Sudhigama Madhyasa Nudaya Tvama Vasurachake, then Tatvayami Brahmana Vandaman Sadasha Stegajamano Havirbihi Tunno Agni Varunasa Vidwan. So they would have already known that, right? So what they will do is once one thing is learned, then the next places they will just give the first as a clue, just the first word of that. Then the chanter, because they have already learned entirely, they know that they have to put the entire 2 lines there. It is not just, it is just a clue. So this is the concept of Anushangam. Somebody wanted me to explain. So here, don't get into all the technicalities of Anushangam. The best way is, today I found that even everybody who chanted, they were perfect in the Anushangam. So how did you get it? Not because you know the technicality of how Anushangam should be chanted, but you just learned exactly, just like a parrot, you learned it the way you repeated it. So that's why you got the Anushangam correct. So that is how you should. I was just giving a overview, but don't get flustered about, oh, it's so difficult concept. So the concept may be difficult, but as we learn, it becomes easier. Just try to get it. Yeah. Anybody else? Vijay Jambunadanji, you want to chant or?
Namaskaram.
Yeah.
நான் 9th இன்னும் practice பண்ணிக்கல. So 7th 8th சொல்லட்டுமா?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Namo Dundubhyaya Chagananyaya Cha Namo Drishnave Cha Pramrishaya Cha Namo Dhutaya Cha Prahitaya Cha Namo Nishangine Cheshu Dhimate Cha Namastikshne Shave Cha Yudhine Cha Namaswa Yudhaya Cha Sudhanvane Cha Namasrutyaya Cha Pat.
So in the number just one Tikshnesha Vecha, it's a Ayudhinecha mantra. Tikshnesha and Ayudhinecha, so we should not give a breath in between. That's continuous solid. Nadu Anga Muchu, the Indila Muchu. Yeah.
Kandipa. Namastikshnesha Vecha Yudhine Cha Namaswa Yudhaya Cha Sudhanvane Cha Namasrutyaya Cha Pathyaya Cha Namah Katyaya Cha Katyaya Cha Nipyaya Cha Namasutyaya Cha Sarasyaya Cha Namo Nadyaya Cha Vaishantaya Cha Namah Kupyaya Cha Vatyaya Cha Namo Varshyaya Cha
Namah Kupyaya Cha Vatya Namo Tyala.
Namah Kupyaya Cha Vatyaya Cha Namo Varshyaya Cha Namo Meghyaya Cha Vidyutyaya Cha Nama Idriyaya Cha
Nama Idriyaya
Nama Idriyaya Cha
Nama Idriyaya
Idriyaya Cha
So the Nama Idriya
Nama Idriyaya Cha Tapyaya Cha Namo Vatyaya Cha Reshmiyaya Cha Namo Vastavyaya Cha Vastupaya Cha Namah Somaya Cha Rudraya Cha Namo Namastambraya Cha Runaya Cha Namah Shangaya Cha Pashupataye Cha Nama
Ugraya Cha
Bhimaya Cha Nama Ugraya Cha Bhimaya Cha Namo Agre Vadhaya Cha Dure Vadhaya Cha Namo हन्त्रे च हनीयसे च नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यो नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च नमस्तीर्थ्याय च कूल्याय च नमः पार्याय च वार्याय च नमः प्रतरणाय
नमः
प्रतरणाय चोत्तरणाय च नमः प्रतरणाय चोत्तरणाय च नमः आतार्याय च लाध्याय च नमः षष्प्याय च फेन्याय च नमः सिकत्याय च प्रवाह्याय च.
எக்ஸலண்ட், ரொம்ப பர்ஃபெக்ட்.
நேத்திக்கு ஒரு ஏகாதச ருத்ர ஜபத்துல கலந்துக்கிற ஒரு பாக்கியம் கிடைச்சது. சோ உங்களுக்கு நமஸ்காரம் பண்ணிட்டே அதுல ஜபம் சொல்றதுக்கு ஒரு வாய்ப்பு கிடைச்சது. உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப என்ன சொல்றது, நன்றி சொல்றதுக்கு வார்த்தை இல்ல.
இல்ல ரொம்பவே நல்லா சொல்றீங்க, நீங்க ரொம்பவே நல்லா சொல்றீங்க.
இது ஒரு நல்ல ஆன்லைன்ல கிடைச்சிருக்கிறது என்ன மாதிரி ஹவுஸ் ஒய்ஃபுக்குலாம் ஒரு பெரிய வாய்ப்பா நான் நினைச்சுக்கிறேன். ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம், ரொம்ப நன்றி. தேங்க்யூ சோ மச்.
ஓகே.
வைத்தியநாதன் சார்.
வைத்தியநாதன் யா.
நமஸ்காரம் சார்.
சொல்லுங்க
சார். அந்த புருஷ சூக்தம் இதை முடிச்சுடுங்க. இந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு போர்ஷன் சொன்னேன். ஓம் சந்திரமா மனசோ ஜாதः சக்ஷோ சூர்யோ அஜாயத முகாதிந்திரश्चाग्निश्च प्राणाद् वायुरजायत नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षं शीर्ष्णोऽद्यौ समवर्तत पद्भ्यां भूमिर्दिशः श्रोत्रात् तथा लोकागुम् अकल्पयन् वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसस्तु पारे सर्वाणि रूपाणि विचित्य धीरः नामानि कृत्वा बिबध्न यदास्ते धाता पुरस्तात् यमुदा जहार शक्रः प्रविद्वान् प्रदिशश्च तस्रः तमेवं विद्वान् अमृत इह भवति नान्यः पन्था अयनाय विद्यते यज्ञेन यज्ञमयजन्त देवाः तानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यासन् ते हनाकं महिमानः सचन्ते यत्र पूर्वे साध्या सन्ति देवाः अद्य सम्भूतः पृथिव्यैरसाच्छा विश्वकर्मणः समवर्तताधि तस्य त्वष्टा विदधद्रूपमेति तत्पुरुषस्य विश्वमाजानमग्रे वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् तमेवं विद्वान् अमृत इह भवति नान्यः पन्था विद्यते यनाय प्रजापतश्चरति गर्भे अन्तः अजायमानो बहुधा विजायते तस्य धीराः परिजानन्ति योनिं मरीचीनां पदमिच्छन्ति भेदसः यो देवेभ्य आतपति यो देवानां पुरोहितः पूर्वो यो देवेभ्यो जातः नमो रुचाय ब्राह्मणे रुचं ब्राह्मं जनयन्तः देवा अग्रे तदब्रुवन् यस्त्वैवं ब्राह्मणो विद्यात् तस्य देवा असन्वशे ह्रीश्च ते लक्ष्मीश्च पत्न्यो अहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपम् अश्विनौ व्यात्तम् इष्टं मनीषाणा अमुं मनीषाणा सर्वं मनीषाणा ओम शांति शांति शांति.
Very nice, sir. Excellent. Perfect. ஒண்ணுமே சொல்றது அவ்வளவுதான் சொல்றேன்.
சார் இப்படி ஸ்லோவா கேட்டாதான் சார் நமக்கே நம்ம சாண்ட் பண்றது பிடிச்சிருக்கு.
ரொம்ப அழகா இருக்கு கேட்கறதுக்கு.
சி இந்த திடீர்னு சொல்லும்போது இந்த தாத்தா புரஸ்தாத்யா அதை நமக்கே கேட்கும் போதே கூஸ் பம்ப்ஸ் வருது சார்.
யா வெரி குட். ரொம்பவே நல்லா இருக்கு.
ரொம்ப ஸ்பீடா சொன்னா
அதான் ரொம்ப நல்லா. எக்ஸலென்ட். யா
சார் ஆகாஷாத் பதிதம் தோயம் யதாகதி சாகரம்னா நீங்க என்னெல்லாம் எங்களுக்கு சொல்றீங்களோ இட் ஆல் கம்ஸ் பேக் டு யூ only.
Okay.
I have to tell that.
Okay.
Thank you so much sir. ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்தது செஷன்ஸ்.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we will end this session today, and next week I will say there may be a change in time or because of that our travel time. So we will announce that class timing next week. Yeah.
Ashirvadam.
Yeah. Bless all of you. Yeah. Yeah.
Shri Gurubhyo Namah Guruji.
Shri Gurubhyo Namah.
Yeah.